I'm talking to you today as part of my effort to be in regular contact with all of you as we face this unprecedented crisis. I hope everyone is doing as well as possible in this moment. I know it's difficult. I have a bit of sad news to share. As you may have heard, we've had our first COVID-19 related death. We don't know that her death was caused by COVID-19, but she was positive, and it's still under investigation. Our condolences and thoughts go out to her family and friends. You may have also heard that a Montgomery County police officer tested positive for COVID-19. Based on an initial investigation, it appears that the police officer had limited interaction with the public, but did work across several sections of the police department. At this point, it doesn't appear he was infected as a result of his work. Our health officer and the Department of Health and Human Services is leading the contact investigation and is working with the police department to notify anyone who may have encountered this person. I want you to know that we are continuing our many efforts to slow down the spread of COVID-19 in our county. I want to take this moment to remind people to follow the advice of our local and national health professionals. Please keep physical distance 6 feet from others. Wash your hands carefully and frequently, especially upon returning to your home. I also want to remind people, if you go to parks, please do not use the play equipment and the furniture or the pavilions, and keep your distance from others. We know that in the absence of a cure and a vaccine, the best defense is our own behavior. The decisions we make determine how fast and how far this virus will spread. We can help control this if we follow directions. It is absolutely clear that the decisions that we make are going to be the decisions that affect the impact of this virus. And I'm asking people to be cognizant of what we see happening around the world, to understand how absolutely important it is to do the right thing and do it as soon as possible. I also want to talk a little bit about economic support. We know that businesses are taking an enormous hit during this crisis. And we know that for many small businesses, they face two issues. How will they survive through the crisis? And what happens when the crisis opens and it comes time to reopen their doors? In order to provide support, the county will be initiating a $20 million program to help support small businesses, to help them meet their needs, and to help ensure that when this crisis ends, that they can return to normal as quickly as possible. The impact on small business and the importance of small businesses is especially important to consider because of the large number of people that they employ in this county. If businesses do not reopen, our employees, our residents, will not be going back to work. And so it is my goal to do everything that we can, as well as working with the state and federal government, to make sure that assistance comes, and that primarily they begin to understand that assistance needs to be in the form of grants rather than simply loans. To a business that's facing enormous debt and the loss of revenue, the addition of additional loans may make the difference between the decision they make to reopen or to stay closed. In any case, stay tuned for more information on this. And if you're a resident, we are also starting a $5 million assistance program for people who are having a hard time addressing food needs and other needs because of loss of income due to the loss of jobs. For more information, go to our website, montgomerycountymd.gov. We are living in unprecedented times, and the impact of this virus on life is beyond what most of us could have ever imagined. And through it all, I've watched the men and women of our government work nonstop for the last few weeks to help our residents make it through this difficult time. I'm so proud of their dedication and commitment to make Montgomery County safer and healthier. I know it's hard for all of us. Try to be good to yourselves and kind to the people around you. Please keep physical distance, but let's stay in touch as much as possible throughout this difficult time. We will get through this. For now, though, please stay safe, stay in, and stay healthy.